Oh dear. Are we on? We're live. We should be. Let's go to Twitter. What's this? There we go, just put the link out. 5 viewers? Who has 5 viewers? Normally the streaming software posts a link, but it didn't do it this time. Snoopy, bloody hell, it has been a long time, hasn't it? Alright. Let's just post this quick. Share to a group. And one more time, share to a group. Got a bloody headache going on, I know that. Got 2 headaches now. One's a missus and one's here. Post you some bitch. There you go. Okay. Are you on the old you twit face? What the fuck? I didn't know what you're talking about, man. Hang on, I'll get him. Oh, bloody hell. Nate's just sent me 2 voice messages. I want to listen to them. See what he's saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, all these notifications pop up. As soon as you go 2 minutes into a live stream, everyone starts bloody talking. It's alright, I'm here. Oh, God. Okay, let me close that, open this, close. Gordon Bennett. Right, anyway, let's get to it, shall we? God almighty. This stream kept coming up with the title of Dead by Daylight stream, and it wouldn't bloody change. Bloody Streamlabs OBS piece of crap. Hello, Kyle. But yeah, Snoopy's here, Douglas is here, Joe's here. How's it going? Okay for so far, not too bad for a Friday. Depends if you're working or not sometimes. Sometimes it goes better when you're bloody working, other times it's vice versa. What's up, you beautiful bastard? Nate's messaging you too. Yeah, Nate's been messaging. Nate Reagan put a video up earlier comparing the Fun World Scream costume with the sparkles, the metallic fabric, compared to the Scream 3 Roman Bridger cloak. And yeah, I watched it all 40 minutes of it, or 40 minutes 59 seconds, and yeah, very interesting, but yeah, if you've not seen Nate's video, go check my Twitter, there's a link there. If you know Nate's channel, Reagan Productions, go to YouTube. Also, Nate has a page on my website now. Hover over I think it's the ghostface link, and it will see a drop down link which will say Maggie's videos, Nate's videos, costumes, RJ's books. So Nate's videos are on there, just like Maggie's are. And yeah, basically just a bit of an update, because everyone keeps emailing me the same goddamn question recently, and I think they're under the wrong impression of what I'm getting for Halloween. So let's have a look here. But hello, Jamil, and Douglas, and Joe, and Kyle, and Snoopy. What do you think of the trailer for Scream? Yeah, the trailer, it was okay. They did emphasise the fact on Twitter afterwards, at Scream Movies, saying that there's been a hell of a lot of things filmed, and some things in the trailer may not be in the final film. So again, they don't think they've put many spoilers in, because some of the stuff we've seen may not be in the final cut. So who knows? But overall, yeah, I thought it was quite good. The confusing thing that somebody pointed out on Twitter or Facebook, I forget who the name was that in the credits that somebody had snipped into an image, the credits were basically all of the new names first, and then it said on the second line of crediting, and Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette, or whichever order it was. So the 3 trio names were last to be mentioned in the credits on one of the posters, which is sort of concerning, but in another way just makes you think why. And is this a way of saying that will they only be appearing back every now and again rather as the main characters? Will they appear in as main characters in this? You know, how's the story going to focus this time? Will it be concentrating on the main new bunch and then the trio coming in? Or will it start with a trio and then fade to Woods? But you know, who knows? But I'll look forward to it though. I'll look forward to it. Trailer looked quite good. Ghostface looked quite good. You can clearly see it is an EU stamp mask that is used for the main killer. And I did phone RJ earlier. Got about 5 minutes chat with him. Then I got put on hold and then it just cut off. And he emailed straight away. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry about that, but it's absolutely nuts here." I was on hold a few minutes, that many minutes that the actual hold music ended. It was just a blank, just no noise. I was like, am I still on hold? And then he emailed, says, "Oh, you know, too much going on right now, I'll get back to you soon." So I should be having a catch-up call with RJ on Monday morning USA time at least, for New York. So yeah, but trailer was okay, I believe. I like the new teaser poster. And yeah, it's good to see that there's some sort of documentary been done with the screenshots Rodrigo's been putting up lately via hellosydney.com. But yeah, no problem, Jamil. They're going to kill them off. They're not going to kill them off. If they kill them off, then they're making a major mistake. I mean, a major mistake. But yeah, I have spoke to Nate today. He's just left a couple more voice messages just before I start streaming, which I'll be listening to after. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Hello, Doctor Who. How are you? Yeah, we're not too bad. Not too bad. Still pining for my cat, my mummy cat. But yeah, I've said this many times before, but I will say it again. This will be a shorter stream tonight. Normally I do Dead by Daylight or just something on a gaming stream on a Friday, depending what's happening here. Small updates with regards to what's in the room and what's hanging on hooks. And God, I've had no end of trouble with all these masks this week. But even so, on the website side of things, one of the most common questions that keeps coming into the email box now, of all this way into October, you know, just over 2 weeks in, and everyone's asking me for Scream 25th anniversary costumes. I have 6 costumes ordered, no more, because I can't afford them. I'm a shittily paid employee with a shittily paid job, and it's took me months to save up the money for my Halloween order. To go from 6 to 12 costumes or 12 to 24 costumes of the 25th anniversary type, it's quite a step up in money, even if you're buying from distributors. So of course retail's a bit different because they bump up the price to cover the costs, overheads. But yeah, there's 6 25th anniversary costumes coming here, part of my order. 2 of them are staying. One of them I'll get out, possibly put on a figure somewhere, display it. Another one I'll be keeping packaged. The other 4, people have messaged me in the past. There's someone in the USA struggling to find one. I've put one in reserve for them. And I think the other 3 are actually in reserve. I've got to check my messages and have people come back to me. But with regards to the costumes ordered, the 6, as pathetic amount as it is, trust me, they are pricey and not cheap. And yeah, I can't afford more. I wanted more masks rather than the costumes. That's what I've always done. Always been more the masks, singular, rather than going after the costumes and everything else. Even the bleeding masks I don't order. So one thing also does get asked about too is something we got told about a while ago that doesn't seem to have popped up anywhere yet. So all these fans in the USA are now coming across 25th masks, 25th costumes, Scorch Ghostface, Viper Ghostface, Devil Ghostface. Yes, there's been some problems with the Devils. There's some good ones and there's some bad ones, obviously with the mouth paint. But in general, people are finding the new stuff. But there's a couple of things people haven't found yet. One of them being the deluxe mask and knife set, or shall we say mask and knife set, the 25th anniversary one. Very strange that they've not popped up in the USA. Also, the only way to obtain them in the UK is via madabouthorror.co.uk. They order from the American supplier and they were shipping some over, although none have been mentioned as of yet. One thing RJ said earlier in this year was that while the EU stamp mask with the sparkle hoods with the vanilla smell will be returning, which it has, as we all know, in the USA it has anyway. Anywhere else they've not got it yet, but USA have got a few. He also added on at that time that standard shroud ghostface masks, EU stamped, would be produced this year, but without the vanilla smell. So that is the other thing that has definitely not popped up on anyone's radar, shops, websites or whatever as of yet. The trouble with the standard mask is it's all the same item number. So whether it's an ultra wide, an old reshoot in someone's stock or whatever, it's always either 9206 or 9206S. And I'm pretty sure that would be the same thing with regards to the new re-released EU stamps standard shroud without the vanilla smell. So mask and knife collector sets 25th anniversary not yet seen but expected, and yes, standard shroud EU stamps without the vanilla smell not been seen by anyone. So I did have a word with my distributor briefly, tried to remind them that look, when the white masks come, give a couple of checks in the boxes. Yeah, if there's a stamped chin, that's more what I want. If there's a stampless chin for the ultras, that's, you know, if that's all you've got, I'll take a boxer then. But the UK distributors are busy, to say the least, shall we say, because they're pining for this stuff as much as we are. So here we are, 15th of October, and it still looks like we've got another 2 weeks to wait until anything new for this year is going to get into the UK fans, collectors' hands. It isn't good. It's pathetic in some ways, but it's not really the distributor's fault. It's not really Funworld's fault. COVID is a lot to blame with it, and shipping from China has been a major goddamn issue. Don't forget, earlier in the year, that bloody barge got stuck in the canal, didn't it? Which caused no end of bother, to say the least, without swearing. So, you know, hello, carry on. How you doing? Finished recording. I just finished recording. Oh, you just been recording as well, have you, Douglas? Yeah, but yeah, basically at this time, things in the UK, new items are extremely hard to come by. Why? Because they're not here yet. It's as simple as that. We've still got a bit of a wait, which is always a bit of a pisser, like, as they say. So while USA fans can go out and find the odd items, and the odd USA fan that might go out and find a hell of a lot of items in the local Spirit or Walmart or wherever else they go, Nightmare Toys have had the 25th anniversary costumes. Nightmare Toys is based in Las Vegas, and rumour has it, even according to Nate, they are extremely helpful. Whether you're going to get a 25th anniversary costume or mask off there at this time, I don't know. Whether they've sold out or not, I haven't checked. But Mad About Horror in the UK, for the UK fans, they did put up an image today with a bit of an update on Instagram. I'm not sure if they did a Facebook or a Twitter one, I didn't see anything. But they reconfirm what I'm saying now, is UK stock is extremely late, and you're going to be lucky if you get your stuff for Halloween, which is, as I say, not good, but it's still coming. So Mad About Horror, for a long time, many months and months ago on this stream, I and other fans were kept saying, if you're going to pre-order, do it now. You need to get your damn pre-order in to guarantee you're going to get what you're after. Whether it's 6 costumes, whether it's 2, whether it's 1, whether it's 3 masks, get the damn pre-orders in. Many people did it, but now there's people that says, pre-order, I never knew about this. And you're like, where have you been? Why do you come looking for new stuff right in the middle of October and say, no, where's the link, what do I do? So Mad About Horror and their infinite wisdom, obviously they've got a certain amount of costumes and masks ordered. I don't know what that amount is personally, but they put a thing up today saying, look, if you pre-ordered, then your items are coming, they're just going to be late, so don't worry, which many fans are like, okay, but you know, they're still pining for the stuff. And they've also now enabled a stock notification on their website. So once the pre-orders on Mad About Horror are fulfilled for the 25th anniversary masks, DVDs, Vipers, Devilface, you know, whatever, once all the pre-orders are fulfilled and sent out and people are happy, if there's stock left, then it goes back onto the site stock and it will notify anyone that's enabled a notification for, you know, them website things you go on and there's a listing of whatever it is and it will say notify me when back in stock. They've now done that on all of their items for the Ghostface on their website, mainly the new stuff. So if you didn't get a pre-order and you wanted a 25th costume or a mask or whatever else it was, go to their site, look at their listings, make sure you hit that notify me thing when it's in stock, whatever it's actually listed at. Let me just bring it up on my screen just so I can make sure I'm saying this correctly. Where are we? Here we go, here's one. Click that one. So I think it's basically just going to say notify when back in stock. So don't forget, there's the voice changer still to come, there's the USA flag mask, there's the Viper, there's the Scorch, there's the Devilface, of course the 25th mask as a single, the mask and knife set as the little set, of course, the 25th anniversary costume. Here we go. So it says on the links, out of stock, notify me when back in stock. And that is on the adult costume, the 25th single mask. It's on the mask and knife set, the collector set, obviously the 25th one. It's also on the light up tombstone if you was after a tombstone, but it's on just about everything that's gone out of stock. Just double checking I've not missed anything. So Scorched, it says, is in stock. If you still want a Scorched Ghostface, you can still pre-order now on Mad About Horror. You can still pre-order the Devilface. You can pre-order the Viper face, and you can still pre-order the USA flag mask, which is now on the header tags as Patriotic Ghostface, or Ghostface Patriotic to the side of it. You can still pre-order the 25th anniversary voice changer. So again, if you've not pre-ordered, and you've got a few chances here to still get some stuff as soon as it comes in. But the 25th anniversary items are the ones that basically the pre-orders are now gone. I'm just double checking because it looks like the oh dear, okay, oh dear, yeah, I wasn't sure what exactly Mad About Horror had ordered with regards to the 25th anniversary costumes, but it would appear that they've only ordered the adult sizes, no listing whatsoever for a child size, which isn't the biggest concern, but somebody messaged me earlier on the website email, says, if I want a child size 25th and a ultra white, how much to send to France? I was like, well, an ultra white to send to France about 25 quid with, you know, the postage. I says the costume, I ain't got any child size coming, I've only got 6 adults and they're basically accounted for. So I did think Mad About Horror may have got the child size, but it looks like they haven't ordered any. There's no listing for it whatsoever. Oh dear. Ah well, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world, it's going to be mostly adult size anyway. Let me just have a catch up with the chat here. Hello Shirley, Shirley's here. I was finishing up the video for all the fluorescents. Oh yeah, well, good job Douglas, because them fluorescents, you got to send them to me soon. Hurry up. Hello Ghostface down the bottom of the chat here. Carrie-Ann, Scream Fan 1990. I went to Days of the Dead Con here in Vegas and ran into somebody that acquired one of those costumes from Nightmare Toys, and I was fairly surprised at the quality of the costume. Very nice. Yeah. Well, Nate Reagan's just done a full review of it in comparison to his Scream 3 screen-used robe that was Roman's robe at the end. And yeah, there is a lot of similarities, and I will encourage you, if you go to YouTube, look up Reagan Productions, look at Nate's video, But yeah, there's differences in the robe, obviously compared to the screen use one. There's bound to be heaviness of the material, thickness of the material, the sparkle effect being different in a couple of ways. Also, Nate, being Nate, he didn't just assume things. He knows a lot of stuff via the film information anyway, because he's had a lot of stuff as in props and mass. But he did get in touch with Frank McGovern at Fun World, and I had a word with Frank as regards to some of the costume differences with regards to the costume that we see on the screen use. I mean, it was never going to be 100% accurate with a screen use costume anyway, but he actually went to the time and trouble to contact Frank. Frank got back to him and basically said, look, you know, the differences between screen used and the Fun World mass produced one this year, and he gave him the reasons. I'll let you watch Nate's video and you can listen to what he explains. But yeah, it was good to see just, oh, we forgot about this, or we forgot about that, or that detail's missing because we didn't know, or that detail's missing. It wasn't like that. It was actually reasons why there were certain things on the costumes not the same as what fans could have possibly hoped for. But even then, it's a very good costume for what it is. It's mass produced, it's a cheap price, and yeah, something fans have wanted for probably since the first film came out. But yeah, it's just a git that it's so hard to bloody find at the minute. So I can only just say, check ebay.com, ebay.co.uk, or eBay whatever, and don't get price gouged if you're struggling. But Mad About Horror do have that function now where it basically says, out of stock, notify me when back in stock. Because if they have got extras after the pre-orders are fulfilled, which they may have, I don't know, then you will get a notification on your email saying, oh, by the way, this is in stock, if you want it, you know, come get it. So keep a watch and keep an eye, and you may still get something that you're after. But personally, me, I've ordered a lot of masks and not so many costumes. Again, as I say earlier, they're just too pricey. I'm not rich, I don't earn very well, and it's took me a long time to even fulfill the cost of the Halloween order, which is now waiting to be paid as soon as they ring me. But yeah, the costumes aren't exactly easy to say, oh, gives another 24, and it's just, you know, it's not just a couple of quid just to get another 24. It's quite an amount to get another 24. But even with that in mind, the UK distributor catalogue is online, which is a private link. But even in their catalogue, all of the new stuff, almost all of it, just has an image over it now saying out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, because everyone has ordered exactly how many was made. So made to order, orders fulfilled, every bit of stock they get to the UK distributor is now accounted for via one website, one shop, or one fan with a website or another. So everything is accounted for that's been ordered. So all the 25th anniversary stuff is accounted for by the people that have fulfilled the orders. Me being one, Mad About Horror being another, other people being others. I'm guessing Dragon's Den, a link on my website, he's probably got some. But the git of it is they're just not here in the UK yet, and they're not distributed out to us that want to enjoy them and, you know, sell them as well. But yeah, Mad About Horror just got that notify me when back in stock option, and you never know, you could just activate that, confirm it on an email. I'm guessing you have to activate the notification, but yeah, you could end up getting what you want rather than not doing it and thinking, well, I missed out that year. I was on mute. He was on mute. What was your Doctor Who? Hello, Charlie. Right, how you doing? Yeah. So yeah, that was the main thing for tonight, chaps. Basically, an update on what's happening in the UK stock and also in the USA. So USA this year have found a lot of different items that were previously unannounced in catalogues from Fun World. So obviously the book replica was one, the Ghostface treat bag was another, the hand on a stick with obviously the bag coming off. The light up blades, a lot of people seeing these light up blades thinking they've stumbled on something new. They're not new, they're just newly packaged again. The light up blades are just light up in little green strands down the blade. That's actually been out a few years, but yeah, you can find them these days now. The Ghostface socks, the throw, obviously the Scream throw, whatever you want to call it, the Ghostface throw. God, you go on Maggie's videos and you see some of the new stuff as well. But there's actually been, when you look at it as a complete selection and a range, when you do see him among fan pictures, there's been quite a few things of Ghostface released this year. You got the underwear before Halloween came along. You got the 5'2" figure that's seen in some spirit stores. You got another hanging decoration. You got the Viper, the Scorch, the Devil. Ultra whites, yeah, okay, they're here, there and everywhere. As I say, no one's found the standard Shroud EU yet. The mask and knife set is still to be found. The costumes, obviously 25th anniversary, been found, along with a mask. USA flag mask is starting to now pop up in the USA a bit more. And yeah, everything they said that coming is basically more or less been found, apart from the standard Shroud EU and the mask and knife set 25th anniversary version. But yeah, it's God almighty. All these Americans now in their little bedrooms and bloody cubby holes or whatever they bloody got, saying, "Oh, look at this Scorch, look at this Scorch, look at this USA flag mask, look at this Viper, look at this 25th anniversary mask and costume." Yeah. The only thing with the 25th anniversary costume that I found weird, as I'm sure many other fans do, is you had obviously the tassels off the sleeve. Shimmery effect, sparkle fabric. Why is it that the reverse of the tassels was like a matte effect? That's what I want to know. Why don't they just make it shimmery both sides? But I don't know. Just did as you recommended. Is it safe to make a deposit there? Yes, Ghostface. If you are referring to Mad About Horror, then yes, they are 150% trustworthy. They don't mess about. If a deposit is required, if that's what you've clicked, then yes, they will return that deposit, I'm pretty sure, if it doesn't go well with regards to the stock coming in after the pre-orders are fulfilled. But yes, loads of people use Mad About Horror. They are a very much trusted website, and honestly, if there wasn't that good a website, I wouldn't be even mentioning them right now. So you're perfectly fine to leave a deposit, don't worry about that. Yeah, still trying to get a 25th. Yeah, well, look at us in the UK. We got shit all, man. Shit all. I had someone message earlier on Instagram, "You got any fluorescents?" I was like, "What?" Says, "Yeah, about a year ago." I've let all my fluorescents go now. Honestly, all my fluorescents are in the far corner off camera. What you see on the edge of the camera, the zombies. There's 2 more rows of mass after that. There's the... where am I? Let me get the right camera. Yeah, come here, you. Yeah. There you go. You got a metallic row there, and you've got a fluorescent row. All those are fluorescents. Is that right? There you go. Yeah, but we've had no end of trouble with all these hooks behind this week. So all these hooks in the back that you can hardly actually see now. You can only just see a little glimmer of a little stem of steel that goes down into the what looks like the front of the mask tag. But yeah, you see all those stems on the edge of the shelf there. Well, they've all been reversed because they kept falling down. So just to bore you for a couple of minutes. On Amazon they had these holders, which was for kitchen roll, as we say in the UK. Right. All that, you know, paper towel in the kitchen, the big rolls, the big thick sods, you know what I mean. Anyway, it was just a flat piece of steel with 2 3M pads on it, and 3M's normally quite good. And it was just a hook and a long rail, you know, for the roll to sit on, because they're normally quite sizable, aren't they? So I get all my hooks, put it on Instagram the other day, Facebook, wherever it went, and I get all these hooks stuck under the shelf. This is a laminated, shiny underneath of the shelf, these floating shelves. They're laminated all the way around. It's only the bit that faces the wall that obviously isn't laminated. Anyway, they all stick to the shelf, and I hang all my masks on. And I come back from work the other night, and I think it was this, where is it? This one here with the RDS on. Actually had a scary movie on the front of it at the time, a What's Up mask. And it had all just bang come down. The sticky pad couldn't handle the weight, and it came down. I was like, bloody hell. So I thought, I can't keep having the hooks fall off. This is the reason I got the hooks in the first place, because all the suction cups kept giving way with the previous way of hanging the masks. And I got sick of walking in and seeing 2 piles of masks that have now got slightly creased header tags. so they're just getting damaged because they keep falling down. So I thought, how can we keep the sods up? Because the missus won't let me screw into the shelves. Oh no, 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 no. I'm like, the IKEA shelves, the chipboard with a bit of gloss on top, that's all they are. What's the problem? No, 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 don't screw into the shelves. I don't want you doing that. I was like, I'll buy a new shelf, does it matter? But yeah, just to keep the fucking peace, honestly. So I got these. Yeah, try and get an easy one down. There you go. So I got these, and as I tip that now, there was a sticky pad at the end here, and there was a sticky pad at the end here with just a little bit of a gap in the middle. But this is, again, this is meant. See how the hook's moving? See how it bends? This is the way to ghostface. Yeah. They're only like that because I'm tipping them. Obviously they're straight when they're hanging. Yeah, some replica tags there, some real tags there before anyone asks. The RDS is a replica tag by Ryan Hills. But yeah, so what I had to do, so these were basically stuck underneath the shelf like this, facing the right way, and they'd just fall off. I was like, come on, 3M pads? I thought you were better than this. So I got all the 3M pads off with a lot of elbow grease, because them sods are not easy to get off unless you heat them up with a hairdryer, which we found out after doing about 8 of the 9 hooks. Typical. So I then, yeah, reversed them, put the mass on this way, so that essentially at the end of the hook, if it was mounted in the kitchen or wherever these are meant to go, and then I just basically slot them onto the shelf like this. There you go. I then get my hand round the back of them, bunch them forward so the hook's not like that, it's more like that. And there you go, you've got your mass hanging. You get 7, 8, 9, 10 mass on them depending. But the hooks do have a little bit of play in them with regards to the thickest steel, but they need to be thicker. But it's just a solution to hang them all on for the minute. So yeah, there's a right bunch there. Here you've got mostly black and red tags, EU mass. On the red metallic you've got all plastic mass. There's the devils there, there's a gold metallic, blue metallic, green metallic. All them are well, metallic. The chromes that Clive had done for me. You got Clive's mass in the far corner, Scrumpkin, K&B. What was the other one? The Visitant he made. There's a few of his mass. Yeah, RDS there. You've got RDS. Droop Hood fearsome, as in deluxe fearsome. You got a standard fearsome. Then you've got a load of ASIS EU stamps. Here with the Visage de Phantom, as it's reflecting a bit with the ring light. This is your Visage de Phantom, which is Ghostface in French. EU stamp and a lot of EU stamps behind it. The zombie you just see on the edge, is a few zombies there and a couple other masks. Then I've got a Rara Metallics and a Rara Fluorescence at the end. But now I can actually walk in and think, yeah, none of my masks fell down. And no more going to get damaged header tags, and you know. But it's a nice little solution. And again, it depends what you lot want as your display and how your room's set out, or your little man caves or whatever you've got. But yeah, these things are on Amazon, and I forget what they're called now, but it's just basically what the UK people would call a kitchen roll holder, you know, paper roll holder. I don't know, just something that holds a big thick roll of, you know, paper, roll, kitchen roll, whatever you want to refer to it as. But all these little swines, when you come in and see these on the floor, you're like, oh come on, not this again. And it's just lucky that these Fantastic Faces replica tags, which as I say, incorrect on purpose, they're just bendy photo paper, so they don't really get damaged. Plus I could always print them off more and re-tag them again through the same holes. But yeah, there's, geez, there's always something lately. And also, just for the record, Clive sent me a couple of these the other day. So Clive Barzilia, not Clive Barzilla, Barzilia, as in Burkbench Designs, he sent me a couple of these the other day. Let me knock that ring light off a minute. Yeah, so somebody, as you see on the tag, at the Horror Void did this design for Clive's K&Bs that he's recently done a few of. Yeah, because I heard a whisper that his tag from before, the one that said Slasher on it, which is on the scrumpkin in the distance, like the orange and the red font and the word. I heard a whisper that somebody had tried duplicating it or something. Jesus Christ. You can't have anything these days, can you? You got a decent chap here that does decent job replicating props and masks and zombies and everything else he touches. Anything Clive does, it's normally good quality, innit? And then even idiots out there to this day, as far as I've been told and as far as I know, even idiots out there have tried cloning his mask. It's like, no, it's not the same. Get back on your daft bus and piss off with it, you know. But yeah, but obviously you can see the patterning in the background there, which is basically based off that carpet, isn't it? It's normally orange colour, isn't it? Was it from The Shining? I've never seen The Shining. But yeah, obviously he's got his Burt Bench logo in the back of the shading, the back of the tag, so to speak. But yeah, I said, bloody old Clive, every time you update your tag, I've still got my tags on the mask you sent me, and they're on the old style. So gives a couple of tags, and he sent up a couple of tags. But as always, it says on the back to almost replicate the Fun World style of header tag in the barcode positioning, made in Forest of Dean, UK. And I can confirm, yeah, where he lives literally is not in the middle of a forest, but it's not far off. It is a residential street in a small town, but it's surrounded by woodland. But yeah, but Clive's all good. Clive's all good. I've seen a few people commenting on Clive stuff on many fan videos recently, and again, whatever he touches, he does a good job on, doesn't he, normally? Let's have a look at the chat. Nothing at all, says Charlie, with regards to the 25th, yes. At Halloween House, they only have the plastic one and the red light up one. The red lighter one. Oh, the EO Ghostface, yes. Or Illumo Ghostface, as its alternate name. Late again, damn it. What up, Timmy? What up, Timmy? Who's he talking to? What are you doing, Chris? Halloween enthusiast. Hello, Tim. I do know Halloween enthusiast. Sorry, I probably looked at this like minutes after they've typed. I should be getting my alien silicone mask and gloves either tomorrow or Monday from Burt Bench Designs. Whenever you get it, you're more likely going to be happy with it. As I say, Clive's always good quality, and yeah, he's too clever for his own good, that some bitch, honestly. He sends me pictures of stuff he's done, or, you know, things he's been messing about with, and it's always 100% better than anything I could ever do. Like, Clive, piss off. There you go, you what? So you're too clever, you never bloody stop, but he's always busy. He's always busy. Let's have a look. Drown Boy Productions. Damn it, Tim, you need to take some time and watch other horror films, especially The Shining, as it's one of the best ever made. You're missing out on so many great films. Oh, so it keeps... Pack it up. Keeps doing that every now and again. Seriously, I don't know. Is that what it is on the back of his... The logo here, he's based it off the carpet pattern. Is it The Shining that the carpet pattern's from? A lot of people use it, don't they? It's like an orange and a different colour. Is it a couple of shades of orange and red or something? But I know Clive has had his Burt Bench logo as part of that for a long time. You know, when he does his little, I don't know, 20-second videos twirling himself around in a robe or something, or a new mask. It's always that in the background for the most part, isn't it? So yeah, that's The Shining, is it? Is that the carpet that the two little girls are trotting about on the little dinky bikes? Is that what it is? Again, you know, I haven't got a clue, so why are you thinking, how can he not know this? I've never seen it, I've never watched it. So the famous Here's Johnny, yeah, I've heard it many times on viral videos and whatever else, but I've got no idea what he's doing. I know he's smashed the shit out of a door, hasn't he? Someone piss him off. Would his Asda delivery come late or something? Aye. I'm not being rude, seriously. I think it would benefit personally watching it. Well, I'll tell you a couple of other films I haven't watched as well that are said to be okay. So, Shining, yes. The Birds. I've never watched The Birds. That 60s horror, wasn't it? Hitchcock, is it Hitchcock? Halloween 1, 1978. Never watched it. Halloween 2, was it 78? Halloween 2 was that 80 or something, 1980? I think I've seen a bit at the beginning, because he's literally walking through the street like he's done nothing wrong, isn't he? And people are walking by him, trick-or-treaters. I'm like, what? Is he just walking about like he's having a tour of the place? Again, never watched it. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. The one with the dodgy Shamrock tune and the factory and it. Gordon Bennett. That tune sticks in your head and it winds me up. You're like, no, shut up. Halloween 4. I've got no idea what Halloween 4 is. Halloween 5. Is it like Return of Myers or Curse of Myers or something? Halloween 6, 7. I can't even think of the titles of them. Wasn't Halloween 8 H2O, or was it number 7? H2O I've seen, which was obviously the same location they used for Screen 3 as Milton's Mansion. See, I know little bits. Resurrection, I remember watching at Showcase Cinemas when I worked in it from early 2002 till late 2003. I remember watching Resurrection, and my boss at the time from the cinema was sat in the seat next to us. It was a private showing after it had closed. I said, oh yeah, come watch it with me. The little lady boss, Miss Doolan her name was. She said, oh, come watch it with me, don't watch it on my own. And there was about 5 or 6 of us. So I said, yeah, let's go and watch it then. And there's a bit where Myers is after Busta Rhymes. And my boss at the time, she said Busta Rhymes' line before he did. It was so predictable, you know, you motherfucker. She said it before he said it. Then he said it, and I was like, oh my god, how predictable. The Rob Zombie Halloween, which I believe came after that, I've seen that one, I think, start to finish, which I was like, okay. Halloween 2 Rob Zombie, I didn't even bother. The Halloween more recently, was it 2017-18? I've not looked at. Halloween Kills, which is out and about now, I've not looked at. I was waiting for all these new updated ones to be fully complete, then I was going to watch them as a row of 3. And then when I learned that the general feedback was forget all the sequels apart from the first Halloween and just watch the 2018, 19 and 20, you know, whatever the films end up being year-wise. But yeah, Halloween 7 is H2O. Oh, okay, cheers, Scott. But yeah, watch H2O, watch Resurrection, bits of 3, a very little bit of 2, and a very little bit of 1. That's about my Halloween, you know, the Rob Zombie number 1, or the Rob Zombie reboot, whatever you call it, yeah, that one. And none of the more recent ones. I want to just wait for them to finish whatever they're doing with them, and then watch 3 in a row. And then come to my decision as to whether they're good, bad, you know, whatever. Halloween 1 is a masterpiece. Yeah, so I hear. Halloween 2 is another great one of my favourites, but H1 is yeah, I always hear mixed opinions about Halloween 2. I'm like, is it really that bad, you know? But the thing with Myers is, how many goddamn times can he be shot, burnt, blown up, you know? Why is he so fucking immortal? I can understand him being evil, well, fine, he's evil. But why is he immortal? Is this why they've rebooted it lately? They're going to try and kill him off in a respectable way and say, look, you're human, mate. Not superhuman, die. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, H3 is nothing to do with Myers, but it's one of the best Halloween-themed films of all time. Personal favourite from the franchise. Yes, your personal favourite. It's got fuck all to do with Myers. I did see, however, a locations video from Grim Life Collective on that. If you look up YouTube, Grim Life Collective, I forget the chap's name now, but it was normally him or him and his missus most of the time. They actually did some of the Scream locations recently, a couple of months ago. They pressed the buzzer for Casey's house, which no one answered, and they pressed the buzzer for Sidney Prescott's house, which no one answered. Basically, it's declared private as it can be. But yeah, Grim Life Collective. Go and have a look at this. And look at the Halloween Season of the Witch locations, and that factory's still there. It's in disrepair, and many of the windows are smashed, but what was used in the film is more still there. Like, there's a secret room at the end of a corridor where they do, I don't know, testing or something. And it's, you know, that's still there. The corridor, the loading bay, there's a lot of it still intact. I was quite impressed with that. And obviously he puts film clips in as he's filming it and showing you the location. He brings up a Halloween clip, and you know, you get to see what it was like in the movie and then what it is now. And there's a lot of that place that's just almost the same. But yeah, Shining I've never seen. Let's have a look. I'll leave you in peace in a minute because we're about done now. But yeah, let's have a look. I'm in the minority that thinks H2O is actually good. It's a good film. Yeah, I said it. Right, fight me. Yeah, I watched H2O, I think after Resurrection, and I thought, you know what, it wasn't bad. It's weird to see Milton's house, Milton's mansion, whatever, you know, as a school, but you know, they got right to use the place, use it, film it, and then we all recognise it, you know, after watching it, don't we? The Shining, also a true masterpiece, and is a close tie to my favourites. For my favourites, he literally is immortal now. Yeah, we might as well be, for God's sake. You might as well get him to jump onto one of them monitors from Sonic the Hedgehog and have the little stars pop up with the invincibility. That's what it's like. It's like, come on, does it ever run out? Doesn't he ever get blown to shit, or machine gunned down, or shot down, or, you know, head chopped off? Or look at, what was it? Resurrection. You got the impression that it became decapitated, and it actually turned out to be a paramedic, didn't it? I remember watching that thinking, God, he's actually dead. They've killed him. He's lost his head. He can't come back from that. And then, yeah, it was a fucking paramedic, wasn't it? And I thought, God, what else next? What else? Grim Life is great. Yeah, Grim Life's all good. I like his channel. Michael Collins, we are friends. Oh, nice. You'll have to tell him hello for me, Douglas. I'd love to have a chat with that bloke. The original Texas Chainsaw is another great... No, Texas Chainsaw, I've got no interest in that whatsoever. Whatsoever. None. Like original Evil Dead. I bought all the Evil Dead films last year. So 1, 2 and Army of Darkness. Then we got the TV series, or the Star series, or whatever. Watch the Star series first, because I knew that the first one's a bit more 80s gore and dodgy effects, which make me feel sick sometimes. But Evil Dead 1 I've never watched all the way through, the original. The remake I never even bothered with it. Evil Dead 2 I think I've seen probably like from halfway to the end. And then Army of Darkness I've watched many times, which is one of my favourites. Yo, she bitch, let's go. Anyone remember She Bitch? The little cackling witch around the cauldron, wasn't she? When he's been fed his grapes from the women and he's enjoying himself with his bloody hand, you know, without the hand, and his arm without the hand on it. He's got women fussing over him, hasn't he? After he's told him basically to leave him alone and not to touch his boomstick and whatever else. Next one of you primates even touches me. Yeah! And then it gets to the scene afterwards. That little cackling witch over the cauldron, that, you know, the evil, she springs round, tries to take him out, doesn't she? Did you know that that was that lady from Night of the Living Dead, the remake in the 90s with, what's his name? Tony Todd? Did you know that that little witch was that ginger-haired woman that almost loses her mind in that Night of the Living Dead, that film? I never knew that till weeks ago. I was like, shit, is that woman? The little ginger, short hair in Night of the Living Dead. I was like, shit, look at that. She gets around, but you'd have never known it was her because of the makeup. Yeah. I like H2O, I love H2O. Just hate the editing video. Digital Minds is completely unnecessary. Hellfest is an okay movie if you haven't... No, I've never seen Hellfest. What's that other one? That dodgy little movie as well, Leprechaun, with Jennifer Aniston in her younger years. I've never watched that all the way through. Chucky. Never watched all the Chuckies all the way through. I think Chucky... What's the Chucky where they joined the army? What was it? Is it Andy, the main kid? He joins the army, don't he? The cadets or whatever it fucking is. I think I've seen that one all the way through. But Chucky, Child's Play 1 and 2 I've not seen all the way through. I think the one with Jennifer Tilly, the first one, was it Bride of Chucky, I think I've seen that one. I want to add... what's that fucking girl's name? The actress in that's quite... Heidi Oh, what's the fucking name? I can't remember. Nice American actress. She was in Under Siege 2 with Steven Seagal. She played his niece. Whatever her real name is. Sure it begins with H. I could be wrong. But yeah, the Chucky where she was in it, that was, okay. But hello Melinda, how you doing? Oh, sorry to see your frustration, Melinda, online. I can't believe that. So you get your 25th anniversary costume, and then you find that. I was like, what? How the hell did they not put one arm streamers on? I honestly, what the fuck? Yeah, I hope you get sorted out with that. Child's Place films aren't that great. First one is alright. I do Smegma Noodle. Sorry, I did see your name. Don't ignore you. Same can be said for Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw. I think the most I've ever seen of one of them is pieces of the first ever one, and the end where he gets run over. And there was a remake with Jordana Brewster in about 2000 and something, 2003, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it was. Obviously Mia from Fast and Furious. I remember seeing bits of that one, but not all of it. Then they did the remake with that girl with the long dark hair, didn't they? And they like the checked shirt, like the hillbilly shirts. I don't know what you call it. I remember seeing little bits of that. I forget the actress's name on that as well. Again, I'm very rusty on these. What's Scott saying? The one scene in Evil Dead 1981 which still makes me feel sick is one where the character stabs in the ankle. Yeah. I know what you mean with that. I know what you mean. It's you just like because it's 80s effects, It's one of them where you're eating your food and you go, oh, I don't want this now. It threw me through a loop. Ended up putting on not a crazy big deal. The good one is on my foot. Oh, so you got a good and a bad one. I must have misread it then. So you got a good one and a... Oh, of course you did. You've got two, didn't you? I remember. It's been a long day. Yeah. They remake that film so grimy and gross it works for Leatherface. Yeah. But Leatherface, I can't stand Leatherface as a killer. It's just not my thing. No horror was my thing in the past. Until Ghostface appeared and I was like, shit, what's this? This looks a bit different. Looks a bit like we've got somebody that's not immortal. They can die, And that's the best thing with Ghostface, isn't it? Someone puts on mask and costume and they're reborn, but it's reality reborn rather than, oh yeah, he did a satanic ritual and it brought him back, or he got struck by lightning and he was alive again, It's not really bullshitted, is it? It's just somebody with a different alternate motive, and the mask can return. So in a way, Ghostface can be sort of immortal in a realistic fashion. Whereas Leatherface, or Myers, or whatever, Freddy, how many times, can they take beatings of some sort, whether it's bullets, dynamite, bloody decapitation, I don't know. Total out of left field, anyone a fan of Death Becomes Her? I don't remember much of that. I think I probably saw it, I can't remember, possibly once, years and years ago. Isn't that the one on the poster where there's a man and then Goldie Hawn and someone else, and the man's hand is actually coming through Goldie Hawn's stomach with a candle in his hand or something like that, isn't it? Hey Benzo, how you doing? The new Devil Face Master or ruined Porcodio. Is there that Porcodio again, isn't it? I pre-ordered one, but I'm afraid it will get ruined. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Benzo, yes, there have been a few problems with the Devil Face Dead by Daylight mask. Those problems seem to... I haven't got mine yet, so I can't really confirm 100% as to how the problems come about in the boxes that they're put in, because I've not seen them. But yeah, it would seem that the hoods stick to the mouth and then pull the paint off, which of course is not good. But think about it this way: the Devil Face in the past, from 2017 till 2020, was one of the hardest masks to find because there wasn't always a lot made. When they was made, for the most part, especially in the UK, there was only 2 in a box of 12 other masks. So again, we had 8 Ghostface, 2 Skellyface, 2 Devil. And even some of the Spirit Halloweens that fans have talked about this year, some of these spirits, for whatever reason, they only get like 1 or 2 devil faces for the store stock, and you think, why? But yeah, it isn't good that the Dead by Daylight devil has sadly encountered problems too. But think about it, it's fixable. It's fixable. If I get my devils and the damage, I shall be notifying the distributor and telling them and expecting some sort of refund, or at least a part refund. But I will honestly attempt to paint them, because that's all it's going to take to fix them. All you got to do is mask off the rest of the mask, get that mouth prepped with a bit of wet and dry sandpaper, spray away a couple of coats of primer, a couple of coats of black, and you've got basically a displayable mask again. And whether you're cosplaying or whether it's just going to be hanging in the background like these, it's fixable. Yes, of course, you know, it shouldn't be happening in the first place. But I said to the distributor here, I said, if you get any devils that aren't too good, let me know, and I may take a few more off you so I can paint them. But the other key thing is, in trying to preserve a mask history, even if it is a plastic devil face, there needs to be some sort of notification made to the person that may or don't bind the mask. So if I paint any devil faces in the future that have got this problem, then personally I'm going to put a little letter P on the back of the mouth inside the mask. On the back of the mouth, because it's black on the outer, it can never seep through. Number 2, it's plastic anyway. And number 3 is where you're not going to see it. But if anybody comes and says, oh, have you got any devils left, and I've only got these painted ones, if I do any, or end up doing any, then I'm just going to have a little P in there, which will just simplify and say, look, this has been painted again due to damage on first arrival. Just so everyone knows. And some people may be put off by that, say, well, I don't want one then, I want it original paint. I say, well, fine. But honestly, I'll keep them back, because there's people out there that aren't so fussy and just want one. But yeah, it is a shame though that some devils have sadly got damage on. It's not good, but that, I suppose that may be what happens when pleather, is that what they call it? The pleather effect hood, as in pea leather, sticks to a mask, and I don't know. You think them shipping containers and the mask, you know, they've been sat on the docks, then they're on the ship, and they're all different temperatures up and down. And then they finally get arrived, and you think, oh yeah, here's my mask, and then you open it up and go, oh, for God's sake, what the hell's gone on here? But it's fixable. It's fixable. Let's have a look. Creepshow was a great thing. Yeah, Creepshow I've never watched. What's the other one? Meatballs. Never watched Meatballs. Friday 13th. Never watched Friday 13th. None of them. I think I've seen this on. I've said this on streams before. I've only ever seen very small parts of Freddy's and Friday the 13th when I was a kid, and they scared me, so I didn't never look to revisit them. At the age of 7, 8 years old, you know, it's expected. But yeah, Spengle Noodle. What we got here? The 25th anniversary items. Do we know if it's just this one run as limited stock, or if they'll be making more stuff? That is a very good question that I need to ask RJ. Number 1, what's this anniversary costume come out for? We know, 25th anniversary of Screen, so there's a reason for it to exist. Silver Crow Mask 2016, yeah, 25th anniversary of Ghostface's creation with Fun World. Yeah, there was a reason for it to be made, you know. People now loving the sparkle robes and the 25th costumes and the masks and the vanilla smell that has returned. Vanilla. But they're liking them, yeah. My only dread is this going to be a 1 year only thing? There's a reason for them to exist at this time. So 25th anniversary mask and costume, of course, it's the anniversary. Fun World seems to have done a very good job on the robe and the mask. People are liking them. The general feedback I see, the comments, the posts, Facebook, Twitter, etc., everyone's liking them. Yeah? But what about next year? can we have a non-anniversary edition Sparkle Road? Just because they've done a good job on it and fans have been happy doing them, although there's been struggle to find them. RJ, can we have some more? I don't know. I did say earlier on the video Spangle Noodle, you probably want watching at a time, but I am due to talk to RJ on Monday morning, so again this is a question I'll definitely be asking him. Same with regards to the EU stamps. Have they only used the EU stamps for a couple of reasons? Yeah, one, they knew the fans wanted them back, and two, it's an anniversary item they've got to help make extra special. So will we only see EU stamps back with a sparkle hood for this year only, then discontinue it again? I hope not. I honestly don't know. Again, these, as I said earlier on the stream, there's meant to be Standard Shroud 25th anniversary EU stamp masks out there. Standard Shroud 25th are out there already, yeah. So let me get my words right. So Sparkle Hood 25th EU stamps are out there with a smell. But there's meant to be, yes, Standard Shroud EU stamps without the smell, yet no sods found them yet. But I seriously think, again, with those types, if they are out there, we don't know, will they come back again next year? I went to Asda the other day, yeah, in the UK, aka the UK's Walmart, and again it's been recently brought out, so you know, the Halloween section was absolutely pathetic. Not much licensed stuff. Like in recent years they've done Ghostbuster stuff. Other years they've done, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas and other things. Obviously 2010, 11, 12, 13 they did Ghostface stuff. This year it was just Asda, all their own branded crap. Not one Ghostface in sight, not even old stock that's just crept its way in there. Nothing. And you think, with a film coming in January, that maybe somebody at the head office would have thought, well, let's order Ghostface this year, he's in demand again. He's always in demand, but you know, wouldn't someone as the head office have thought, well, there's a film coming, let's order some Ghostface. But no, thick bastards didn't do anything. And I don't always believe it's about costs either, because when Asda get them, they sell out every time. It's not about, oh, we've got all this stock left that don't go anywhere. They always sell the sods. Yeah. What's this here? Oh, we'll be watching Halloween Kills in cinemas tomorrow. Ah. They probably received the biggest boom of orders from the Scream stuff. Yeah, I imagine. Benzo, mad about horror, sent me an email saying that all the Scream stuff is late. Yes, everyone's got that email that's done a pre-order. Yeah, pre-ordered a lot of masks, but whenever you hope to get them before Halloween here in Italy. Yeah, they won't get there. They were not in time for Halloween, at least. It's the same with every UK fan, or basically people that are affected by the UK distributor stock. No one's going to get the stuff for Halloween, it looks, at this time of recording. I don't know. If things change, it would be nice, but it's doubtful. Let's have a look here. If Fun World loves money, they'll keep making them, but then again, RJ loves to keep them special. It just feels like the demand might have been underestimated. They're selling like hotcakes. They are selling like hotcakes, they are. Hello again, Jamil. He's come back. Could that be... Could be that, yes, he says. I'm sure RJ could be convinced to release them for Easter 2022, packaged along with flakes. Yeah, and it just... him and his flaky bars. Too right with Asda, they used to be really up there in the 2000s to 2010. Yes, they did. Ironically, Poundland has the best Halloween range this year. Have they, Poundland, Spangle Noodle, they got any fake crap in there? Fake crap Ghostface, I mean. I normally look every year. This is the only year I haven't really looked. So they ain't got no fake Ghostface, have they? I know last year they didn't, because they've been warned already. They've been warned. Stop putting fake Ghostface. Buy the real shit or don't buy anything. So yeah, there's a couple of times I've had to acquire Poundland, and in the past Pound World masks to prove that there's still bootlegs out there. Went to Asda about 2 weeks ago. They only had a few of their own Halloween. So yeah, some of the Asda items which are not always costume and mask related. Some of the other standard Halloween items, like they used to have a little old style telly that played certain things on its little channel, you know, which was creepy and animated and quite nice to look at, you know. But the masks and the costumes that they produce themselves are absolutely fucking pathetic. Pathetic. Yeah, Sonic, how you doing? It's Miguel. What did I miss? Basically, you just missed the fact that I'm rambling on again, that's all. If you have had pre-orders with Mad About Horror, then you'll be okay to get your stuff, but it's going to be late. If you haven't had pre-orders with Mad About Horror, but still want a 25th anniversary costume or mask or Viper or Devil or whatever, then there's now an option on the Mad About Horror site to notify when things are back in stock, because it's a slight possibility that after the pre-orders have been sent out for Mad About Horror, that there may be stock left over from various items, including 25th anniversary things, that you may be able to have a second chance to get if you didn't get a pre-order in beforehand. So yeah, I should have just said that and ended the video, shouldn't I? Tesco has some cool stuff. I missed the one above it now. They bin those knockoffs. Yeah, I should hope so as well. None there anymore. They have some high quality stuff now, like mugs and gonks. As in mugs and gonks that aren't Ghostface, I hope. Because, again, they need to require permission. You don't just do a Ghostface thing and sell the fucker. I'm guessing it wasn't Ghostface, but yeah. Tesco has some cool stuff. They have Bleeding Brains school candles now, £2.50. That's not bad, yeah. I need to ask you something. I'll message you on Facebook. Okay, Mr. Goodwin, no problem. I still have some old Asda animatronics, really high quality, lasted over 10 years. Yeah, I say it's not always the Asda stuff being crap with regards to some of the electrical stuff they do, or the devices or whatever. It's the costumes that they produce themselves and the masks they produce themselves. Do you think, who the fucking hell thought of this? It's crap. It's horrible, rubbish, you know. You get the end of Halloween and it's still on the peg, you know. People don't care, they don't want it. It's not in demand. I got all my masks in except the 25th anniversary mask and robe. Ordered from Krypton Keepers. You mean Crypt Keepers? I think that's what you mean. Still waiting on them. Hopefully everything works out. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get them eventually. You'll get them. Crypt Keepers Emporium, aka Dave Douglas. Yeah, he's had a lot of trouble with his devils, hasn't he? I think did he say he ordered 200 or 300 or something? It was two. I think he ordered 200 or 300 Dead by Daylight Devil Face. Only 30 of them. 30 out of them hundreds were good. The rest of them is repainting, which I can applaud him on, because I sent him a comment, says, look, if you're going to paint them, put a P inside of the mouth so that people know they've been painted. And he says, oh, okay, which I'm assuming he may end up doing. But yeah, we did put a screenshot up of one that has been repainted, and it looked okay. You know, whoever had done it properly, and it had been masked off, and there wasn't any overspray that I could see. But it's just a shame that so many have had problems. I'm guessing they just had to get them made and get them shipped as quickly as possible, and that's just how it is. But yeah, hell of a year for all sorts of reasons and bad reasons. But yeah, the shipping from China that I've been told from distributors and from Funworld, that the shipping has been absolutely goddamn unbelievable this year. Partly in reason because of COVID and the backlog that, you know, accumulated from it, but yeah, the shipping is absolute goddamn nightmare, to say the least. To say the least. I mean, here we are, as I said earlier, October the 15th, and the UK's got nothing new. So, what I do have coming, just to finish up, I have ordered white masks, which could be Ultras, could be EUs, we don't know until the stock arrives. So I've got white masks. I think I've only got 12 or 24. I don't normally order a load of white masks because they're normally Ultras, and I normally just get a box of 12 and leave it. If the EU stamps do appear as standard trouser at distributors, I'm going to get a couple of boxes, so I'll up the order a bit. I've got metallics coming. I've got Vipers, Devils, Scorched, USA flag mask, 6 costumes, 25th anniversary, which are already accounted for, so don't even ask. Not in a nasty way. And I've actually got to check what else I've bloody got. Let's just have a look here. What the hell? What's that? Oh, just open the file, please. There we go. God, is that all I've got? Oh, hang on, I've got the wrong thing here. This is last year's. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the right one. Yes, that's the one. Also, there's other items that haven't popped up anywhere as well, which I'll get to in a minute. So, just for the record then, this is what I'm personally getting, hopefully in about a week and a half, 2 weeks time maximum, I hope. So, 108 25th anniversary Sparkle Hood EU stamp vanilla smelling masks. So that's the most of anything I've ever ordered ever from distributor, but again 108 25th anniversary masks. After that we have 6 25th anniversary costumes, again accounted for 24 metallics, 2021 metallics, I believe they will be. Not shown up in the USA this year. I believe this places with old stock out. I don't know if this is going to be old stock or new stock. You know, we'll see. But 24 metallics are coming. 24 white masks it says here. I thought I'd ordered 12. But yeah, I've got a box of 24 white masks coming, which could be Ultras or EUs, we don't know yet. Confirmation to be, you know, told to me in the future on their arrival. Devil Face, Dead by Daylight, I've only got 24 because again I'm not rich, can't afford a lot. 24 USA flag masks coming, which are also patriotic Ghostface on the header tags now. 24 scary movie masks. You won't believe how much they're still in demand, you know, seriously. I had an email on the site the other day, yo, whatever scary movie mask you got, I want them all, I'll pay right now. I was like, no. So sorry mate. I bet they're like, what? Yeah, somebody had asked for them 2 days before. I only had 2 was-ups left and that's all I had. They've now gone, along with 2 of my last remaining devils on the standard shroud. And they've gone to America now. They're going to Chicago, Illinois. They're actually on the way right now. Anyway, to continue on, the last part of the order was 24 Viper Dead by Daylight masks. And I did miss out 12, only 12 Scorcher masks because they are pricey. But, you know, I don't think they're going to be the fastest selling masks. No disrespect to the Scorch, but I believe the 25th anniversary are going to be up the list, being the most in demand. But I've got, you know, what I can get. Things that also have not been seen, aside from the Mask and Knife set 25th anniversary and the standard shroud EUs, is also the Scorch Ghostface knife and the Onyx knife, which is part of the Viper cosmetic in Dead by Daylight. So those have not even been seen. Why, I don't know. We was told a while ago by the distributor, says look, not going to be getting the full costumes, which is always a bit of a shit, but we can get the weapons. Now the weapons are in question, I don't believe we're getting them. But I've also not seen any Dead by Daylight weapons appear on any posts from Americans on Facebook, Twitter, you know, social media as a whole, Instagram. So the weapons haven't been come across yet. And the full costumes I've seen here and there. I believe Crypt Keepers has the full costumes, particularly the Viper Ghostface. And I've not seen many Devils or Scorch costumes. But yeah, again, in the USA there's a few bits here and there. But it's got, you know, just give us a goddamn stock, please. Give us our stock. I did originally order the Gut Tooth knife, aka the Scorch knife. It's called the Gut Tooth in the game. And I did originally order the Onyx knife. Can't get my words out. And again, we're probably not going to get them. But again, not seen in the USA. What is going on? That's what I want to know. I want the full story. Full facts. Why? You tease us of all this stuff, catalogue images, accessories images, costume images, and then we're bloody struggling to get them. Let me check the chat. I've missed a bit here, rambling on. So clowns, werewolves, and zombie costumes. Sick of those in every B&M. Home Bargains and Asda. Yeah, yeah, I can understand that. Jamil, those poor bloody devil faces. That's really bad. I know. Yeah, I mean, it was either 200 or 300. Dave Douglas had ordered. Yeah, but to say 30 were good. 30 bad. You're like, oh, okay, and the rest are good. But 30 that were good and the rest bad. I don't. That's nasty. That's nasty. RCB Productions. Do you know any supermarkets that will sell any Scream merchandise, such as Asda or Tesco, or do you know why they don't anymore? Or do you think they will arrive if they are delayed? RCB Productions. Asda have not done much licensed stuff for years, sadly. I am totally clueless as to why. I do believe this year, when I went in and took pictures of the selection, which was crap, I swear there was a couple of Night Before Christmas items, which, again, I've not watched Night Before Christmas. I do hear it's good. But I think there was a couple of items that were related to that. And in the past, there's been the odd Ghostbusters item with regards to kids' costumes, which is basically printed fabric with the, the jumpsuits on them. But yeah, Ghostface has not been seen in Asda since 2013. And in 2013, the range had gone from a few selectable items to just the one mask. Excuse me. Just get some water. Oh dear. Going on too much, you see. Let me just bring up my own website, just confirm what Asda had in the past. Was it that one? But yes, Asda over time went from okay selection to shit selection and then to nothing. Because it was like you had some good stuff and then all of a sudden you got nothing. So Asda in 2010, they had a kid's mask and cloak all in one, which was like a pocket version, as I call it, reshoot mask. TD mould, small kids mask, yeah? And they also had the scarecrows and I believe the zombies. In fact, I think it was just the zombies, just to correct myself there. So 2010 Asda, kids mask, pocket reshoot, or kids reshoot, and zombies on black and red tag. Obviously they'd just been released 2010. They were £3 each. Zombie 2010 Asdas, black and red tag, were £3 each. I went and got a load of them. They've all gone to fans over time. And I got one of the kids' masks, and we actually put it on the cat at the time just to see if we could get a picture. We got a picture of him. Anyway, 2011 came, and we had the kids' mask again in the all-in-one, but it was a mini ultra-white mask, like a kid's ultra-white size, a lot smaller. Again, super rare now, just as the 2010 pocket reshoots are. And we, at that time, didn't see any zombies or any scarecrows, but we basically had in 2011 kids mask all in one, small ultra, and the glow mask, or the Asda Glow 2011, which have the appearance of bigger eyes, but it was just the paint eyeliner that made that appearance. And that was on the ultra white mould, but it was the one that really glowed and really popped. 2012 came. Bear in mind there wasn't a lot before in the 2010 and 2011. Again, I'd have to reconfirm all facts on the Asda stock. But on my site, at least in 2012, we had the Asda Glows back again, which was nice. And standard bleeding mask on the big thick header. And we had the zombie bleeding mask on the big thick header. Come 2013, that was all for 2012 by the way. Come 2013, the bleedings had gone, the kids ones had gone, and it was just an Asda Glow 2013. Same mould, same ultra white mould, big rich glow if you charge it up with light. That's all we ever got. After the 2013 Asda Glows, that's it, never seen again. No Ultras, no Asda Glows, no bleed-ins, no nothing. And whether it's Tesco's, whether it's Sainsbury's, whether it's Morrison's, none of these major retailers in the UK now have got ghostface at this current time of recording. Nothing. There used to be in Nottingham where I live, there used to be 3 shops in town, yeah, all had ghostface items, whatever they could get, bleed-ins, white mash, you know, zombies, whatever it was. And 2 of those shops are now gone. One was called Fancy Dress Bank, one was called something else I forget on the top of my head. The Golden Cage, that was it. One was called the Golden Cage, which is in a particular part of Nottingham, top of Derby Road it's called. But them 2 are now gone. And the only one remaining is what used to be called Crusader Party, which is now Crusader Gifts. If you look on their website, that it's linked on my site. Sadly now it seems they've only got the EL mask and the fade in and out mask listed. For some reason they seem to have laid off Ghostface this year, which is a shame because they could have made some money with all these 25th anniversary items and everything else coming, the DVD stuff. But yeah, no major UK retailers sadly have got the real thing, and it's a shame because to go into town in the past, or even into a village with the odd shop there, you know, major suburban section of a city or whatever it would be, you could always find a shop somewhere. Oh look, Ghostface, yeah, costume, yeah, zombie costume, zombie mask, white mask, you know, and you can't do that anymore. You can't do that anymore. Spengle Noodle, what's he saying? I'll be checking out Halloween House in Derby next week. Yeah, I have heard of this. I have heard of this. See, if Spengle Noodle, Derby. You live not far from me then. I'll say hello one day. But yeah, I'm not far from Derby. No, depending which way you drive. Only about 20 odd miles. Yeah, I'll be checking out Halloween, see if they have any new stuff. They had loads of the foam Ghostface tombstones and spoof masks, original devils last year. Yes, yeah. See, the scary movies, when you ask distributor for the scary movies, they laugh. And you go, what's up? Ha 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 ha. I haven't done any of them for ages. I'm like, what? I say, they're that much in demand. He goes, oh yeah. Scary movies almost as fast as Ghostface. I'm like, really? And he goes, yeah. Whether it's the what's up, Smiley, Stone. Stone seems to be the top one. Smiley second, what's up last. Whereas in the box, you get more what's up than the other types. Because that's just how it is. It should be more Stone than anything, because Stone seems to always go quickest. But yeah, I have heard of that Halloween House. The missus mentioned it last year, I believe. What's the score with those collector mask and knives in the box set? We can only assume, Jamil, that it's a supplier issue, which is something I keep hearing with regards to USA stock. For instance, there was a supplier last year in the USA, and they got a shitload compared to normal of zombie masks. You think a shitload? What, hundreds? Well, not really. I think it was 140 zombie masks, 2020 manufacture date, new zombie masks. Still got some here. And yeah, they had 140. And we managed to get our hands on some via ScreenFan 1990 Cavian and via another chap called Zach Vosberg. And you ask them this year, have you got the zombie masks again? Oh no, we couldn't get them this year, supplies are bad. Yeah, couldn't get them. Struggle like mad. And I believe it's the same with regards to the Morris agency that are going to have the mask and knife set. I believe the supplies are late. I believe. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100%. But I do believe the, was it Morris Costumes, one of the distributors in the USA? I think they're still waiting for the stuff with regards to the mask and knife set. That is also the same distributor, I believe, that Mad About Horror are getting their mask and knife sets off, which are up for pre-order on their website. I believe that's one of the ones that's out of stock at the minute, and you know, notify when back in stock is enabled on it. RCB Productions, do you also know any stores in the UK have... I've said this earlier on the stream, I know you're a bit later into the stream, so I'll say it again. RCB Productions, no one at this time in the UK, no one that's known of at least, has anything new from this year's items. 25th anniversary items, Dead by Daylight items, newer ultra whites, newer scary movies, metallics. No one's got anything yet. It is very behind in the main UK stock delivery, and it's looking to be end of the month when the stock finally gets sent to the people, aka shops, websites. People are going to be lucky, damn lucky, if they get their items in time for Halloween, depending how quick the shipping is from the people that have ordered to the people that are the fans that want them. But yes, no one. You go on UK eBay at the minute, type in 25th anniversary Ghostface Scream Mask, whatever. You're not going to find one based in the UK. If you do, I shall be very surprised. And if you did, then I'd be phoning my distributor on Monday saying, what's all this? Someone's got some here, where's mine? Get some more water. Do you know online stores besides Mad About Horror that will have 25th anniversary masks? Crypt Keepers, Nightmare Toys, Las Vegas. Crypt Keepers Emporium is in the USA. Again, you've got your shipping. If you want to pay extra shipping, they want to ship to you, that's up to you. Nightmare Toys, Las Vegas. I don't know what stock they've got at this time. They may have sold out by now. Failing that, it's just find an American fan that's picked up a few masks and see if he can do a deal. If you can find someone like that. Do you have the stoned? Is the last time is to complete? Oh, you need the stone to complete the set. No, I don't have the stoned. I've got one hanging up here somewhere in the back of these masks, but that's my personal one in my collection. And I've got a couple of sets up in the loft. I like to have 2 sets of scary movies from every year when possible. So I do have some in a way, but they're not for sale. Although I am getting 24 scary movie masks in a week or so. So all is not lost. You could possibly contact me then and I'll sort you one out. Jamil, I really wanted to see the poor unloved green light up mouth mask, but no one. Yeah, that's another one. Good point, Jamil. There's these items that have not been found among collectors. Although, tell a lie, the fade in and out mouth version this year, which I wonder if it's a styrofoam mask or a plastic mask, I don't know. I've seen people come across that as a costume, but not as a single mask. Again, yes, we haven't even got a chance of getting that in the UK for stock. Distributors not ordered them. I haven't seen the voice changer either. Yeah, voice changer's been scarce. I've seen someone post one up because they took a picture of it with the other stuff they've got, so it has been found. Hello, Demek, how are you doing? Do you know why Funworld discontinued the Bleeding Zombie? I have no idea. Do I have any idea why Funworld discontinued the normal zombie? Again, they said it was discontinued 2018, yet it appeared in 19 and 20. I was like, what? I thought it was discontinued. It appeared 2 years after they said it was discontinued. 2021, no zombies have been found as of yet, so who knows. But I honestly have no idea why the bleeding version was discontinued, because it was sold just as much as the normal version. Which is a shame again. Don't suppose you've had a chance to see the ghost yet? Hey, it's Worldwide Ghost. Ghost? Oh yes, it appears a couple of times a year, I believe. And it goes back to Thorny Manor, doesn't it? It's got a ghost. Oh, come on. Then they catch him, don't they? Oh, Jesus, lads. Have my bloody hands stuck to this fridge? I know it's not that exactly, but you know what I mean. Let's have a look. Live in Birmingham, but I work in archaeology in Leicester, so I'm always zipping through. Oh, okay, Spengle Noodle. Nice. Work in archaeology. Jesus, Spengle Noodle. Jeez, I didn't know he did that. I got a lot of respect for archaeologists. Find a lot of good things, especially that bloody old King Richard down in Leicester car park, eh? Was you in any involvement in that, Spengle Noodle? But bloody hell, archaeologists have no idea. Asda have probably stopped doing the zombie stuff, Tim, as they knew what was coming in 2020 and 21, i.e. they knew real life zombies would be on the streets. Yeah, you could be right. We don't need any masks. No, don't. Don't worry about Zombie Fun World or anything else. Let's just watch the general public walk by. That's scary enough. I tell you what is scary enough. Airport passengers. The mentality of the mother... Oh my god. You wouldn't believe what I see at work sometimes. Anyway, let's carry on. Because I'll be here all night with that one. I need to go to bed. Good night. Porcodio, yes. Cheers, Benzo. I'll speak to you soon, mate. Yeah, because he's in Italy, and obviously he's a bit further ahead in Italy. Probably about 11:30 there, I'm guessing. 11:30, half midnight or something. Does chrome mask differ from the silver mask? Yes. By the way, there is only one chrome mask available on eBay. Is a full set with a robe for $200. $200. Tell them to go fuck themselves as well. Yeah, I have mentioned this on stream before. The 2016 silver chrome mask. We do that a lot, don't we? But the 2016 silver chrome mask at the time was a one-off. Simply for the 25th anniversary of Ghostface's creation with Funworld, and yes, we saw it in costumes, kids and adults, and we also saw it obviously in the box ones that were up in the far corner here with the rolled up certificate. I did speak to RJ recent time and say, look, these chrome edition costumes, what are they all about, etc. And he says, oh, just notice the fact that they're not called silver chrome, they're just called chrome edition. So while they look the same, they aren't exactly the same, and these are not masks from 2016 that they just had lying about that they thought they'd palm off in costumes. These are basically 25th anniversary masks in relation to Scream, and they just decided to call it Chrome Edition as far as I know, and that's what's out there. And as many people come across them, yes, the bib style. And I don't believe that there's any standard shrouded chromes out there like we had in the box ones. And also the box ones from 2016 were a totally different polyester material compared to the standard shrouds we'd always get on other masks. So next time you're looking at your silver chrome 2016, remember it's a thicker, more quality material than the standard ones we used to get on EU stamps or ultras or whatever, zombies, whatever. So yeah, the chrome edition this year are completely new run masks. Yes, they're based off the plastic mould or the ultra white mould or whatever it is, but yes, they are new run masks. They are 2021 made masks, and of course they're out there to buy within the costumes. I don't believe they're available as any single type mask anywhere. I honestly wonder if they'll ever come like that in the future for some sort of other anniversary, but probably not. I'm guessing no other anniversary to come, is there? Not really. Not unless you want to celebrate 25th of Scream 2 or Scream 3. But who knows? Let's have a look. Back on my worldwide ghost name. What was your name before? I can't remember what you named yourself before. Yeah, great scene. Yeah, old ghost on the fridge. Yeah. Old Oz had put some super glue on the handle, hasn't he? I would bring it up on the screen, but I get done for copyright, so I won't bother. I've got the episode on my computer. I had a week of watching our Zane Pet Series 2, love it. Alright, that's the way, man, that's the way. Oh, you? Oh, I am? That's the last man, she'll tell you I am. Oh, she will she? Yes, she will she? Jean, get yourself in here. Let's have a look. Car park was a bit before my time. I know the bloke who led the team though. We're trying to find evidence of Saxons near the cathedral at the minute. Bloody hell, interesting. Thanks for clarifying, says Ghostface. No, thank you, Ghostface. No, that's okay. That's alright. But yeah, definite new 2021 run of the Chrome edition. And yes, the 2016 was emphasised as Silver Chrome edition. So Silver Chrome 2016 and Chrome edition 2021. I mean, to look at, you wouldn't know any difference, would you? I've got this one and CMR Lizard. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, are you? Oh, I am. Hold up. I think there's a bit of a mix-up here, like. So yous live here now, do you? What does it look like? See, when I was last in Newcastle, this was my gaff. Honestly thought my wife and Ben would be here when I got back, or whatever it is. Anyway, yeah, who's Jean? Yeah. Oh, didn't know we had a guest. Okay, right, chaps. That's about it for now. Keep looking at this camera. It's this camera. Yeah, that's about it for now. We're going to leave you in peace. I mean, how long have we been going? God, we're going on 1 hour 40 minutes, rambling git. So yes, at this time, if you're UK fans, sadly you're not going to find anything new on eBay listings or Marketplace or whatever you look on. Simply, the reason is the stock is not actually here yet. I don't know where the container is, whether it's customs, whether it's this or that, the other, but the distributors have not physically, as far as I'm aware, got their hands on the stock yet. It's coming, it's guaranteed, but it's just a waiting game at the minute. USA fans and other fans, you know, I don't know what it's like in Germany, Spain, bloody Netherlands, Italy, but you know, who knows. But I do know, obviously, in USA, that is the place where most of the items have now been found, although there's still items yet to be found. But all I can do is, once I've got my stock, I shall put a stream up, I shall go live, and I shall show people me pulling masks from the boxes that I probably only recently opened at the time. And then go from there, see who wants what. But one last thing that I'll mention that I keep getting on the website is, do you do pre-orders? No, I do not do pre-orders. I shall emphasize this again. I am not a shop or a business of any kind. I order masks for the simple reason that, one, I have to save up for them. Two, yes, I know the distributor for a few years now and I have chats with them. And three, they allow me to purchase masks because I just want ghostface.co.uk to be known just a little as a site where maybe you can ask and maybe you can find certain masks. And sometimes I will hold back certain masks for a later time. And then when somebody says, oh, could never find a devil face with standard shroud, I say, well, I've still got one or two. And you go, oh, have you? Yeah, maybe I'll buy one. And they could buy one and they won't be price gouged. They'll be reasonable retail price. So all I wanted was my website to have a little reputation of having the odd masks, okay availability, because I haven't got everything, and reasonable pricing. And sadly the postage is what lets it down sometimes. But sometimes people know the postage. I'll happily send a picture of the receipt to show you what I've been charged, and it's always tracked and signed. And thankfully, every box ever sent has managed to get there, even though some have had major delays. So I just wanted my site known, not just for the Ghostface info that, yes, needs some updates, but just also that, you know, it's an option for fans to come to and say, look, you know, trying to find genuine masks, have you got any? I need something I know is real, which happens a lot. And say, well, I've only got ultras, but it's real, it's genuine. And no, I haven't any vintage masks for sale or EU stamps or whatever at this time. But that was the main reason that I wanted to start getting a little stock on my website. Oh dear. Here's Pirate Pete. What do you want? Piss off back to Glasgow, man, where you belong. Oh, he's in Glasgow. We'll stay there. How you doing, Pete? Pirate Pete is not called Pirate Pete. His real name's Michael. Call him out. Hey, Michael. And no, his last name ain't Myers. Have a good and all. Everyone's going to For the Love of Horror tomorrow. Enjoy meeting Matthew and Skeet. Yes. I do know fans that play Dead by Daylight and Scream and Ghostface fans that are already in the hotel now in Manchester. So at Manchester tomorrow there's some sort of horror convention and Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard are there, ready to sign your masks or whatever you're going to take along. I know another chap, collector, David Edmondson, known among a few Facebook fans. Good collection. He's already passed through Nottingham earlier on the train, would you believe. He took a picture of the platform, said, oh, I'm in your city at the minute, and I'm carrying on to go to Manchester. And did they say the convention's on Sunday? Or is it Saturday and Sunday? I don't know. Some people are going Sunday. I think whether it's a Saturday and Sunday, I'm guessing people will be going Saturday as well. But yeah, so what is it? For the love of horror tomorrow. Oh, so I'm guessing it's Saturday and Sunday then, if that's what Spangle Noodles put. But yes, Skeet and Matthew in Manchester at this moment, somewhere. When the missus said earlier, says, "Oh, how's about going?" I'm like, "Well, I don't mind going, but have you seen the prices some of these bitches charge just for autographs or pictures? Do you go? You know, I don't know. It's one of them questions, isn't it? What if something happened to not to be prophet of doom, but you know, what if something happened to Skeet and Matthew and you know, you never get that chance to meet them again, or you know, what if they can't get back to the UK for 10 years for some reason? They're busy filming stuff, you know. I don't know, but I do know people that are going. There's 3 people I know tonight that are in Manchester. But yeah, if you go in, have a good time, get your stuff signed. But yeah, some people I do know have messaged me privately and said, look, I was really pining for these 25th items to come in time for this convention so they could sign the 25th stuff because it's more in line with the Scream anniversary, what they was involved in. And, you know, one chap got it, some American mask sent to him 25th, and he got there in time so we can get them signed. But for the most part, all of us other UK fans that haven't ordered from America, we haven't got these 25th anniversary items for him to sign if he was going. Yeah, I don't know. There's always something, isn't there, eh? But yeah, we'll leave you in peace for now. I'm going to go offline and I may do a bit of Dead by Daylight on my Twitch stream. But thank you for listening. Thank you for getting into the chat and saying hello, etc. But yeah, until next time. Next time I come on, it may be to update you that I've got my masks. Hopefully it will be. And if you feel like you want to order a couple, then by all means give me a nudge and we'll sort it out. Obviously UK postage is a lot easier than USA postage, but even so, I'm not singling out UK as the only place I'm going to send stuff to. I'll send wherever possible. It's just, as long as people understand the postage can be pricey and it's going to take a bit longer, then that's fine. But until next time. Right. But yeah, see you later, Worldwide Ghosts. See you a bit, Melinda. See you a bit, Jamil. Oh, Melinda, by the way, just before you go, why aren't you streaming anymore? We miss your streams. She goes, what? I haven't streamed in ages. I don't think you have, anyway. But yeah, get back online, do some more streams. Put that Ghostface mask down and get some streams done. She's probably going, yeah, okay. Alright, well, anyone still remaining anyway. It says I've got 16, 15 viewers, but yeah, it's going down steadily. We'll see you next time, and as I say, hopefully the next update, the next live stream should be me saying, I've got my stock, what do you want? But we'll see you soon. Take it easy. I'm going to give it a few seconds before I press end because it normally cuts me off, as I always do, but see you later. I didn't think anyone cared. Yes, they did. They did. I think I sent you a message on Discord, Melinda. I don't know if you ever received it. I said, where's your streams gone? But yeah, I'll see you later.